time and being in a new city under lockdown measures, we've been hearing a lot about students in the news, haven't we? Zara Clench was in foster care in Devon and is now studying social work at Cardiff Metropolitan University. Cardiff, the first UK capital to introduce strict restrictions, meaning people aren't able to leave or enter the city without a good reason, and people aren't allowed to socialise with anyone outside their household. Let's meet Zara. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, very well, thank you. But I'm not holed up in the same building where you've been for a couple of weeks. How are you coping?
It's not been too bad. I mean, it's harder now because my flat has just been put into its own lockdown, so we're not allowed to leave our flat.
Oh, are there people with the virus in your block?
We don't know yet, hence why we're in lockdown to stop the risk.
I don't want to try and shock you, Zara. I'm just trying to be realistic. Are you concerned?
Maybe a little bit. I think it's just the thought of not being able to go outside, because yesterday was the first full day we were in a full lockdown and all we all wanted to do was go outside.
Yeah. You know, let's be real here. Freshers Week. You know, and normally it's about parties, having a good time, getting to know each other, socialising, meeting new people. And we've heard a lot about Freshers Week in the news from different universities. Do you think that, in a way, students have been targeted, or do you blame students who haven't been behaving in the proper manner for what's going on?
I don't believe that it's just students' fault, no. I believe that everyone has to play a part, because I don't think one specific group can be targeted for this, because I think people from every group are there'll be some people that aren't taking it seriously and are disregarding the rules. I don't think it's one certain group.
But from what you've seen in Cardiff, everything's good?
Yeah.
That's great. You've had an interesting life, haven't you? Because do you mind me saying about you being in foster care? Is that okay?
No, that's okay.
How did you find the experience? Because you were 13 when you went into care?
Yes, I was 13 and I've actually lived with the same foster parents the entire time, which is quite unlikely. It doesn't happen very often, but no, I've lived with the same people throughout. So my experience was actually quite positive. And I'm now in something called a stay put arrangement, which means that I'm allowed to stay living there past 18. So in the holidays, I'll be able to go back there in the university holidays.
That must make you feel so comfortable with life, does it?
No, it definitely makes me happy.
And that's Newton Abbott?
Yes.
Wow, so first couple of weeks away from Newton Abbott, are you missing the town yet?
I am missing home. And yeah, I'm definitely missing home, but it's a new experience, and I think this will help me grow as a person.
Life's all about experiences, isn't it? What is it you're studying, Zara?
Social work.
So you have something in mind, do you, for beyond university life in what you'd like to do?
Well, I'd definitely like to go into social work, and if possible, I think I'd particularly like to go and work with children with lived experience and maybe care leavers as well. So all around people that have been in the care and aftercare.
I can see the link there from the last few years of your life. There is that definite link, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. So I just love you finally, Zara, if you don't mind, just to help us through a typical day for you at the moment, being in lockdown at university. How does it work, and with the studies and everything?
No, of course. I'll take you through my Monday, because this Monday was the first Monday that I had of proper university. So I woke up in the morning, got dressed and had my breakfast, and then I started my first lecture at 10 o'clock.
Is that socially distanced?
No, this one was online.
Okay.
My whole day on a Monday's online, and then Tuesdays are meant to be in person, but yesterday we were in lockdown, so I couldn't go to the face-to-face. But on Tuesday, so I have my lecture from 10 till 12, and then we have one more from 12 till 1, and then we had an hour break, which was for our lunch. So I think I had leftover meatballs from the day before because I'd cooked myself up a bigger batch, and and then I had another lecture from 2 till 4, and then after that we've done for the day. But I normally read back through my notes and then cook myself up some dinner, and then sometimes me and my flatmates will maybe play a mobile game together, or we'll talk. And then
I can tell how busy you are and how you're keeping yourself occupied, which is a wonderful thing. But stay safe, Zara. That's the most important thing, isn't it?
Thank you so much.
Stay safe. Just one final thing. Is that all right?
Hello?
One final thing. Is that all right, Zara?
Yeah, no, of course. Sorry.
Happy birthday for next week.
Thank you.
Little bird told me.
Oh.
No partying, no?
I don't mind
too
too
much.
much.
That, should I? No partying next week, but that's going to be a shame, isn't it?
I don't mind too much about the partying.
But I'm sure you'll celebrate in some way, and you get cake. You get cake.
Yeah.
Well, have a great day. Which day is it?
Thank you.
Which day is it next week?
Next Monday the 12th.
Monday. Well, you have a tremendous day, won't you? And really appreciate you giving an insight into student life, because, you know, we all come to assumptions when we see and hear things on the news, but to get it from your perspective in Cardiff was really good this morning. And I hope everything goes well. And as I said, stay safe, won't you?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. Lovely to hear from you. Thank you for brightening up our morning, Zara. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
There's Zara Clench from Newton Abbott in lockdown, a student at Cardiff Metropolitan University. It's Radio. Thanks, Zara.